All right. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about copywriting and the creator economy. We have a special one for you today where we're going to be diving into the 7 books that make my marketing degree practically irrelevant. And if I haven't met you, my name is Alan Dragoo, aka L Copygoat, and we're going to be diving right in today. Back to referencing the marketing degree. I actually have a few degrees. I have a business degree, a bachelor's in business. I have a bachelor's in marketing, and I have a theology degree from when I was a pastor, which I'm no longer a pastor. I still love Jesus, but I am no longer a pastor at a church. That's the only thing that's changed. But in today's video, I'm going to be diving into 7 books and one special bonus book. So you're going to have to wait to the end to see that one. But let's go ahead and dive into the books because I believe we are in an economy where college is becoming almost practically irrelevant, especially with the access to the resources that we have today. And these books are about to prove my point because if you read, study, and master these, I guarantee you will learn infinitely more than spending 40 grand to 100 grand to go somewhere, to sit in a classroom, to have someone who's not lived the life, who's built the business, to teach you a bunch of theories and concepts that are outdated, that they don't work. It just doesn't make any sense today. And I am living proof of that, where these books, which we're going to find out here in a second. Oh, I dropped one. All right. Starting with the first book, The Art and Business of Online Writing. The first time that I read this book was 4 or 5 years ago. I'd been writing blogs and posts and things like that, but I wasn't able to dominate a social media presence like I have today with over 6,000 followers on Twitter. Right now at the recording of this video, almost 4,000 on YouTube, and that's not including Instagram and TikTok and things like that. And that is because the skill set that I built in this book, writing hooks, writing content, telling stories, transitions, captivating people. This is not something you can just prompt into ChatGPT or Claude or whatever. These are skill sets that you have to learn to craft. Rhythm, taste, hooks. Like there's just so much juice in this. And honestly, too many people underestimate the value of writing online. Whether you're a thought leader, you're building in the creator economy, you're a copywriter, hopefully you value the art of writing. This is one of the books that everyone must read if you want to have a valuable skill set that'll go on and on forever. Every marketer needs to read this. Book number 2. Most people have not heard of this one. It is called Insanely Simple by Ken Segall. So Ken Segall was a creative director of the marketing agency, the advertising agency that was helping Apple in its heyday. I mean, think iPod, iPhone, Mac. Like he helped work directly with Steve Jobs to launch these campaigns. In fact, the author of this book, Ken Segall, is the one that named the Mac, the iMac. They were going to call it the Mac Man. And Steve Jobs was like, no, I can't think of a better name than the Mac Man. And he says, let's call it the iMac. And that turned into the iPhone and the iPod and all that. So you can credit Ken Segall for that. The premise behind this book is how Steve Jobs built Apple into the largest company in the world as fast as it did, based on the concept of simplicity. And one of my favorite quotes in this book is, nobody's company has ever failed from being too simple. In fact, this is more relevant now than ever before in 2026, where we are just so complex in our businesses, our offers, our messaging, our communication, our teams, our staffing, our tech stack, every single thing that we do, especially in the creator economy. We are just so scattered and all over the place because we can build as fast as we can. We can offer and ship and create products as fast as we can. This book is a litmus test to make sure that you are on the right track, and it'll give you the systems, the ideas, and the mental fortitude to be like, man, am I doing things as simply, effectively, and with excellence as possible? Absolutely fantastic book. Could not recommend this more. The next book, probably many of you have heard this, The Almanack of Naval, Ravikant. If you're in the creator economy and you have not read this book, shame on you. Just shame on you. This book has literally changed my life. The biggest concept in this book that has affected me is the concept of leverage and compound interest. I was working at corporate companies, climbing the ladder, all these things. And when he showed his leverage ladder on how to actually build leverage, more so with like media and code are his top 2 leverage ladders. I'm not a coder, but I'm big into media, things like YouTube, podcasting, writing online, things like that. When you pair this book with this book, right, The Art in business of writing online with the Almanack of Naval, Ravikant, this is a dangerous duo, right? Because this is going to give you the systems and the ideas on how to think about building your business, building in assets instead of assignments. Like, just this book is incredibly good for thinking differently about your future and how you can compound into the creator economy, which is honestly the spawn of how I created Copy Creator Club. Copy Creator Club is a byproduct of this book because I realized that copywriters were stuck in this client chase, always chasing the next gig, always chasing the next client and the next paycheck, when really you can use things like media, like other leverage-based assets, and actually create a copywriting career that is based on the creator economy and not based on the client economy. All that came from this book. Highly recommend. Next one is The Golden Standard, Expert Secrets, Russell Brunson. Even though this book has been out for, I don't know, over a decade or whatever it is, the structure in this, I just reread this again for like the third time this year. This is still, to me, the golden standard of building a personal brand, which, by the way, is so much stronger than some sort of logo-based brands, especially in 2026 at the time of this recording, where if you go online to any social media profile, you'll notice that personal brands have significantly more followers, likes, comments, engagements, and fans than brands that are just logo-based. Russell Brunson perfectly explains this with ClickFunnels. He talks about ClickFunnels is only what it is today because of Russell Brunson, because he wrote books and because he posted media online, because he did podcasts and he spoke at conferences, and he injected ClickFunnels into those conversations. So if you're building anything, you're selling products, you're selling a business, you're actually selling yourself first. And this book teaches you how to sell yourself first, how to build yourself into a personal brand, how to have the character arc, the stories, the offers, persuasion tactics to sell yourself first. Fantastic book. Read it multiple times. This is the golden standard. Highly recommend if you are in the creator economy building an online personal brand. Here's one that most people would have never guessed to be on the list. That is 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. Now, this obviously is a book of stories of war, so people you're trying to beat, and you can think of them as your competitors in the business world. But more than that, what this teaches you is how to think like an entrepreneur that is people focused first, right? Serving first instead of selling first. You have to be able to get into the heads of your people, their pains, their dreams, their desires, their hopes, their obstacles. And figuring out how to do that takes an enormous amount of human nature, psychology study. And this book is jam-packed with how humans think, why they think, how they make decisions, how you can strategically make decisions, which makes you more persuasive. It makes you more dangerous in your niche. And if you have the ability to connect the dots, right? Like, this is not going to connect the dots of sales and persuasion for you, but if you can read this and start to understand how these tactics actually apply to your business, then this is a very interesting, very powerful book for your business. All right, the next one is by my friend Brian Kurtz, Overdeliver. There are two concepts in this book that I have to rave about because it changed the way I do business. Two concepts. One is RFM, recency, frequency, monetary. This changed the way that I sell and upsell and do business with my customers, is finding people who have bought from me the most recent, who buy from me the most frequently, and who spend the most money, RFM. And in that, I've been able to curate hyper list of buyers in my business so I can be more congruent in the offers that I make them, and I make them better offers. I solve better problems for them, and they become more raving fans because of how I serve them just by looking at the RFM data. So I know who are my best customers, what do they want, what have they bought from me, what are they asking for, and serving that small list of very best customers way more heavily than trying to solve problems for everyone. That changed my life. The other thing is measuring LTV, lifetime value. That's another thing that he teaches in this book, which, by the way, if you don't know who Brian Kurtz is, Brian Kurtz managed over $9 billion in direct response mail at a publishing company called Boardroom. They were one of the biggest publishing companies in the world. He is no schlump. In fact, he's worked with the greatest copywriters and direct response advertisers in the world. If anybody knows how to sell and build a multi-billion-dollar company, it's this guy, okay? So back to LTV. LTV means the lifetime value, optimizing your business to serve your customers for the lifetime value. Most entrepreneurs and marketers and bro dudes on TikTok are all about selling stuff the first time. They don't care if they sell crap. They don't care if the people ever come back, but not in this book. He teaches you how to build a lifetime business, one that lasts decades and decades and decades. And that is what I'm interested in. I'm interested in serving people that want to buy every single thing I ship, because everything I ship is excellent. It's amazing. It solves their problem. And he teaches you the systems to do that. Highly, highly recommend. I mean, this guy's built a multi-billion dollar business, and you're going to tell me that a college degree is going to be better than what he has to it's not. Okay, it's not. Fantastic book. We could not end this video without an incredible copywriting book, the GOAT copywriting book, the Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joe Sugarman. If you are to read one copywriting book, which every marketer and entrepreneur should read a copywriting book, because copywriting is sales in writing, which everything is written. YouTube scripts are written, texts are written, pitch decks are written, emails are written, everything is written. And if you know how to write, then you know how to persuade, especially if you know how to copyright. This is the one book. If you were going to read any book on copywriting and say, because I get this question all the time, Alan, what's the one book I should read? Well, you should read a bunch of them. But if you're only going to read one, it would be this one, because he does the best job, in my opinion, of breaking down the timeless strategies for copywriting, but the timely tactics on how to apply them. He makes it really simple, really easy to understand. He does it with great storytelling, great examples. I mean, it's just an absolutely wonderful book. You can get it for $20. This honestly is what most of these gurus online regurgitate in their $9.97 courses. They're going to sell you a course for $1,000 and they're just regurgitating Joe Sugarman. So that and cash advertising, they regurgitate that one all the time. But this is your go-to book. If you're ever going to up your game as a copywriter, this is the way to do it. And as promised, those are the 7 books that I say absolutely make all of my degrees irrelevant, including my marketing degree. But one that I'd love to gift you for free is Meaningful Marketing. This is my book. I wrote this book over 3 years ago, and it is 38 simple principles to help make your marketing actually match your mission. It's a book less about direct response advertising, and it's more about the emotions and the meanings behind the marketing you do and the principles that help you feel good about the marketing. Because there's a lot of sleazy people out there. There's a lot of marketing bros on the TikTok that really just want to sell and make money. And don't get me wrong, I love selling and make money. This whole channel is about selling and making money with copywriting, but I want to do it for a long time. And you want to do it for a long time. We want to be around here posting videos, writing content online, building relationships with people, and helping the people in our niche. Because if we sell stuff but we don't help people, well, then this is not the channel for you. You can go somewhere else. But if we sell stuff and we help people, then we need the principles to help us align in making sure that we're doing meaningful marketing. And I'm going to gift it to you for free. You can grab a free PDF version of this book. You're more than welcome to go grab it on Amazon. It has 5-star reviews, straight up 5, not even a 4-star. It has 5-star reviews, but you can grab it. Link in the description below. You can get the free Kindle version for free. Once you hit the link in the description below, it'll put you on my email list. I'll send it to you. You're more than welcome to unsubscribe from my email list if you don't want to be on there, but I highly recommend hanging out at least for a couple days, getting some incredible emails from me, my great storytelling, and I'm going to show you amazing examples of how to sell with story in email every single day. Well, that wraps us up for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit like and subscribe so I know that you want more content like this. I appreciate your support and all the things. And if you could, leave a comment down below. What book did I not mention that you would consider absolutely worthy of wiping away these college degrees and just saying, read this book instead? I think I hit some really good bangers, but I'd love to hear your recommendations down below. What should I read? What haven't I read? What books aren't on this list that need to be on this list? I hope that's helpful for you. If you want me to do more breakdowns like this, let me know in the comments below. Catch you on the next one.